Nathalie Pozo, who is live at Mar-a-Lago, where Republican presidential nominee and former President Donald Trump is speaking right now. Nathalie?
We are going to be talking low here because, as you can see, the former President Donald Trump is still speaking at this time. Let's go ahead and pan over there so you could take a look. Let's listen in for just one moment. The former president has been speaking here at Mar-a-Lago for about 40 minutes to a room of about 200 invited guests. The former president walked in and greeted those guests before taking the stage. He criticized Harris, saying her policies have caused harm and pain. He spent a lot of time talking about the border. He announced for the first time that his administration will be seeking the assets of criminal gangs and the cartel and start a fund for families who Trump says are the victims of people who are not in the country legally. He played a video of a mother who says her daughter was murdered by men that entered the country illegally. Trump said this after playing that video.
So I know we talk about inflation and the economy, but to me, there's nothing more important than the fabric of our country being destroyed by people placed there, violently placed there, as far as I'm concerned, foolishly, stupidly placed there. I think what's happening on the border is the single biggest issue, and I'm seeing it more and more when I speak. I see it more. Inflation's terrible. It's hurting our country. It's just decimating our seniors. That's why I talk about Social Security.
And you could see some people standing there behind Trump. He invited some guests here to speak today about their personal stories that support his views. Now, Trump did not talk about the rally at Madison Square Garden on Sunday in New York City, where a comedian at the rally made insulting and racist comments. Trump, again, at this time, not speaking about this. We did hear from Kamala Harris after that event at Madison Square Garden, where she said Trump fans the fuel of hate and division. We want to send it back over to you guys in the studio. For now, I'm Nathalie Pozo, reporting live at Mar-a-Lago, WPBF 25 News.
Nathalie, thank you so much.